Before you is a medical lab turned torture chamber. The smell of old blood and decayed flesh permeates the room. Gory stains speak of the body's fluids spilled without regard for the well-being or hygiene. There are bodies, probably former patients, trapped in hideous machines, enduring horrific experiments. The subjects you can see all appear dead. Any that aren't must wish they were. You've chased Holmes to his lair. Just as his face reveals an ugly soul, so does his safe haven, it would seem. Holmes, Silas, the Emerald City Ripper. The elf is a monster beyond compare. It's time to end this. Another intercom crackles as at your elbow. One solid blow would offer a few moments of blessed silence, but this is also a rare chance to get a word in on the good doctor, who greets you with more of his tittering laughter. You are a persistent one, a fine specimen indeed. How much longer are you going to hide, Doc? Hide? Nothing of the sort. I'm simply in observation. And what I have next in store should prove the most illuminating. Peetzel, subdue them. Let's get some people out to... Okay. Into the game. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that's not good. I think, to cast haste. And my line of sight is blocked, isn't it? Wounded only 3 though, that's not good. For the moment, let's kill the surgeon. And start the journey around here because I'm going to have to heal her. Now, how are you going to be useful? Haven't really needed a decker at all. Line of sight blocked. It's very annoying. Just step out here into the center and take a shot. Okay. So our good doctor is out there. I need to revive you. That's going to take both action points. You've now got 2 action points. Let us summon Pestilence, the spirit of Pestilence, to fight the troll. Yeah, you can get back here. get you to stand on the ley line. That's not reducing turns or action points or anything. What is it doing? It'd be nice to know what the ley lines actually did. I don't know that I want to get up close and personal with this again, so I'm just going to shoot it. Let's see if I can make it easier to hit. That missed. And let's hope that I can keep control of the spirit. Okay, here's a good doctor has decided to join us. See how much damage we can do to Pretzel. Because the more we can do to Pretzel, the less we need the spirit. Come on, stay with us. I think it's worked out. Hey. Now, can I get rid of, how do I... Can I just dismiss this? Yes, banish the spirit without getting it, turns. Can I not heal Shannon? Ah, if Shannon moves, can I heal Shannon? No, I just can't heal Shannon, okay. Just, have another go at the doctor. And I think it's time to run into melee. Out of ammo. That's handy. I can't. No, I still can't heal her. Just throw another more fire at this guy. Mana bolt. That's right. He won't survive this. Oh, there we go. Holmes drops to the ground, the light in his eyes fading fast, but something keeps the shriveled husk of his soul stuck to this mortal coil for a few moments more. This is a place of broken things. I remake them. She asked me to remake her. He manages one more laugh, his glazed eyes rolling towards the workbench across the way. She was playing both of us. Then, with a final bloody whimper, the Emerald City Ripper breathes his last. Plus 1 action point. Your experience has increased your ability to operate in dangerous situations. Yay. Have a look at his workbench. Holmes's workbench falls somewhere between coroner's slab and medieval torture device. It is decorated in the many colors of death and littered with the instruments of that trade. To one side, there is a leather-bound journal stuffed with uneven pages. To the other is a poxsec, its small screen still glowing. Beneath the bench is a rolled sheaf of papers held close with a tied length of surgical tubing. Investigate the workspace. The bench has clearly played host to numerous bodies over its lifetime. It includes limb restraints as well as skeletal traction mechanisms. At this table, Holmes likely dismembered bodies, or quite possibly put them back together. The tackiness of the blood suggests it has been used relatively recently. Skim the journal. Leafing through the pages, you find few intelligible entries. Holmes must not have been a real doctor. Holmes may not have been a real doctor, but his handwriting certainly fits the stereotype. Stuffed in the last few pages is a copy of a disinterment order from a local cemetery, with the grave's occupant marked as Melinda Watts. Access the pocket secretary. Holmes is still logged in, granting you access to his currently loaded files. Prominent among them is a hospital report from a donor program. It lists the organs beside the name and vital statistics of the recipients. Your eye catches Sam Watt's name besides the entry for liver. It also on the list are the Ripper's other known victims, along with several others who may have shared in the same fate. There is also a large sum of Nuyen which can be easily transferred to your account. Examine the rolled sheet of paper. Unfurling the large sheet of paper, you discover a diagram of the human female form. Rendered to an impressive level of detail, it appears to be the blueprint for making Holmes's very own monster. Leave the workshop. Nothing else around here, just some people floating in tubes. Male Bunraku. His chip slot is still fresh, the open wound pink and wet and lurid. His voice drips innuendo, but his eyes say nobody's home. Well, hello there. Did you come to play? Are you okay? How long have you been here? Of course we're okay. We're ready for a little party. You want to have a little play party with me? By a name? She's assembled in a standard config, face of a schoolgirl, body of a stripper. You'd need some thick beer goggles to miss the work she's had done. What? Did I just pick up a thing from the desk? I just walked close to it and picked up a thing, and now I can talk to him again? Okay. Use the chip eraser on the Bunraku. Erase Holmes's programming. His eyes focus and his hand raises slowly to touch his head wound. The fingers come away wet and sticky. Panic twitches at the corner of his mouth as he surveys the room. First you, then the girl, then down to his own body, which is no longer his. Sweet Jesus, what did he do? What am I? He begins weeping, his body racked in great, inconsolable, heaving sobs. Yeah. Not a great place to be. Shannon Halfsky. As you approach the exit, you realize that Shannon lingers quite a few steps behind. Looking back, you see that she is half-turned, looking pensively towards the horror show of Holmes's lab. Finally feeling your eyes on her, she faces you and raises her head in a proud, almost defiant manner. We have done much good here tonight. We have removed 2 vile creatures from this world, and so ended a growing shadow that they cast upon the city. Our paths crossed and joined, and we did this thing together, but now here our paths must divide. You saw what I saw. This isn't over yet. No, it won't be for some time to come. A distant cry of pain echoes down from somewhere above, and the young shaman pauses to listen to the tortured sound. There is still more work to be done for both of us, but what must be done differs for each of us. I came here to find justice for my brother, and that has been done. His spirit can now find rest, but there are other victims of the Ripper, both alive and dead, who still struggle to be at peace. Many of them are here in this place, filling the halls with their torment. I cannot leave them behind. But the spirits have something else in store for you, a different path. You must finish what you've begun. You must confront the first evil that fostered the one that we have just ended. I suppose I can respect that. Thank you. Thank you for everything. Because of you, my brother's killer has met swift justice, and justice of the only sort such a man such as Holmes deserves: death. I will now set to the task of healing those who he has left behind. For every madman we faced here tonight, there are a dozen innocent souls crying out in need. The spirits of the departed will also need help in passing, or else I fear that they may become like those we have met in the hangar. They all deserve my help. And what about Lone Star? They can't be far behind. When they enter that room back there, they will have no thought other than thoughts of promotion. With the Ripper in hand, my brother will be forgotten, along with the other Ripper victims, but so too will I. They will not be a problem. Whether that's true or not, Shannon's confidence and very presence seems capable of making it true. Good luck to you, Mox. I hope you can find the same justice for your friend that I found for my brother. I appreciate that, and good luck to you. Confirm. The ride back to the Seamstresses Union is quiet compared to the pandemonium left behind at the Mercy Mental Hospital. Lone Star Squad cars pass you on the road, sirens blaring, no doubt in response to the aftermath of your showdown with the late Dr. Henry Holmes, the Emerald City Ripper, the man who violently repossessed the internal organs of Sam and Jessica's mother, Melinda Watts. And although the killer is dead and his grip on the city is broken, it's clear he wasn't working alone. There are loose ends aching to be tied. The taxi turns onto Redmond Way, cruising past an now familiar landmarks until the Seamstresses Union, in all its decadent, seedy glory, materializes between swipes of its overused windshield wipers. Time to evaluate your next move. I'm surprised it didn't just say, go after Jessica. Because, like, Jessica is the obvious thing. Johnny Clean is talking to Cherry Bomb and Mrs. Kubota when you walk up. We were just talking about you, Mox. And the Emerald City Ripper. Ironic that you tracked a serial killer to a mental hospital. Johnny Clean told us where you were going, Amaya. We have been waiting for you to return. Thought you knew better than that, Johnny. Johnny frowns and nods. You're right. I should have kept my mouth shut. I should know better. But it's just that we have a personal stake in the Ripper murders. We each have our own reasons for wanting the killer found. Sam was a regular here, and his loss has been felt, regardless of his shortcomings. The whole sprawl has been shaken by these killings as well, at the randomness of them. No one knows if they will be next or what the killer might take from them. I admit that the killings have been have hampered business as well. I am sorry, but it's true. It does not help that Sam's body was found down the street from here. Even my regular customers have been loath to venture out with a killer on the loose. Now tell us, Omaya, did you find the person responsible for the Ripper murders? The person responsible? No. The killer? Yes. I don't understand. Are you saying that the killer wasn't responsible for his own actions? This sounds more complicated than I expected. It is. The head of the asylum was killing specific people to harvest specific body parts. All of the transplanted augurs came from the same donor, Melinda Watts, Sam's mother. It looked like he was putting her back together. Oh yeah, the whole thing was a Frankenstein job. The Ripper was harvesting body parts to reassemble Sam's mother, Melinda. All the victims had transplanted organs, her organs, and the Ripper was taking them back. Let's say the first one. The three are silent as the news sinks in. So, Sam had an organ transplanted from his mother, and then the Ripper killed Sam and all those other people just to reassemble Sam's mother? That's about the size of it, yeah. I sense a cause and effect in this. Coyote and Jake Armitage just left here to attend Sam's funeral. I am told that there will be a reinterment ceremony for his mother as well. His sister invited me to the funeral and the reinterment when I met her. Think his sister Jessica has something to do with it? Hang on. I saw Sam's sister when she was here the other day. She was a corp, she was as corp as they come, but I can't imagine a lady like that behind this series of murders. There's got to be something else going on. It's clear that you must go to the funeral and talk with Jessica Watts, Mox. I will. I'm going to get some answers. I'm sure you will. Wait, before you go, there is one thing you did not tell us, Mox. Where is the Emerald City Ripper now? Decomposing. She nods in satisfaction. Hi, that is good. Now, before I do anything else, Mr. Clue. Welcome back, Mox. Good to be back, Mr. Clue. What's the latest news? I feel like I should be asking you. Word around here was that you were closing in on the Ripper when you last left. Dare I ask how that went? Sam's killer has met his end. Sam would be grateful, I'm sure. And yet your shoulders are no more relaxed, and you have still surveyed the room like a woman who is yet to return from war. This isn't over, is it? The Ripper may have been killing on someone else's orders. The big guy sighs. I was hoping that this would soon be all behind us. The Barons has a short memory, but for wounds such as these, it makes an exception. To see this prolonged, I fear how it may forever change the landscape. Gangs have already started to take advantage of the chaos left in the Ripper's wake, and that only serves to destabilize what semblance of order there was, paving the way for the megacorps that make land grabs and push poor Sinless further into the fringes, where the dangers are greatest. Sooner or later, even the Union could be threatened. A good watering hole always survives. Let's hope. Take care, Mox. Now let's see what I can spend my money on. Because this feels like it should be the beginning of the end. Nothing better than what I've got. Arguably. Algernon stands stock still, his eyes closed and his face composed in a mask of stern concentration. But then a small snore escapes his nose, instantly shattering the elf's carefully manicured mystique. A clearing of your throat is enough to rouse the talismonger from his meditation. Mox, I was just watching your approach from the astral realm. So good of you to visit again. What might I do for you on this fine day? How are things in the astral? Always a curious place, the astral. Though a minor world of its own, it is ever changing. I suppose the same can be said of our reality, but things of a transitory nature here on the physical plane can cause long-lasting changes in the astral. The Barons that we can see and touch records the past with bloodstains on the sides of bullet holes in storefront walls. But the astral goes further, recording the emotions and accompanied these acts of violence, these events, texture, astral space. And how is the astral textured these days? There is a great deal of fear and distrust. In some places, it is strong enough to impact the working of magic. But enough of my doom saying, you must have better things to do. Is there anything I can do? I can help. Any way I can help. You can sell me things. Maybe you cannot sell me things. Yeah, that's fine. Let's look at the karma that I've got. I could get I want a new etiquette. And we'll up my spell casting as well. And let's look to see about healing stuff. Welcome back, Mox. Still in one piece, I see. More's the pity for me, but I'll still take your money. Perhaps a full physical is in order, or we can call it a medical consultation. But that's where I roughly determine the odds of your survival based on your professional proclivities. It comes with a lollipop. So what will it be? Can I see your medical supplies? Let's grab some advanced med kits. And some basic med kits. And some dock wagon platinum treatment things. And we'll call it there. Now let's... change some of these up. Confirm. Never mind. Not going to ask her how many patients she's lost over the years. And with that, we can look at, I think, starting the end by going to the funeral. Take a cab to Sam and Melinda Watt's funeral. The sun has nearly set when you reach Our Lady of the Blessed Sacrament. Its cemetery, dilapidated and overgrown, sits atop a small hill on the outskirts of the city, a somber enclave of the dead overlooking the sprawl of the living. The Seattle rain continues unabated, and lightning appears over the mountains, exposing the landscape in staccato pulses of stark flashes. You walk the gravel path to the gates of the cemetery. Up ahead you see Coyote and Jake standing by the gravesite along Jessica Watts and another mourner, a beautiful elven woman in a six-figure outfit. Whatever Dr. Holmes was up to at Mercy Mental Hospital, the answers lie here, with the reinterred body of Melinda Watts, the recently deceased body of Sam Watts, and with those attending them at this ceremony. The mourners stand graveside, listening to the Catholic priest's words of prayers and solace. Jessica's face is filled with relief as the last of her family is laid to rest. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Lord, receive the souls of Sam and Melinda Watts, mother and son, to live forever by your side. Amen. Thank you, Father. Now that I know my mother rests easier. I now know my mother rests easier now that she's finally in the parish cemetery. I'm sorry for the recent loss of your brother, but I am glad that reinterring your mother's body here has brought you comfort. She loved this parish so. She opens her hands to the elf standing across from her. Thank you for coming, Lynn. Your support has meant the world to me. Now I can live again with my new family. Oh, Lynn Telestrian. The Universal Brotherhood thing. The woman is a classic elven beauty, confident, poised, expensively dressed. Of course, I am glad this ancient ritual brings you some measure of solace. I hope you'll be able to put all this behind you now. Jessica speaks to the rest of you. Thank you all for coming. I didn't realize Sam had so many friends. I appreciate your support and your friendship with Sam. I saw him out the night he died, only fitting I see him out today. Sam may have had his problems, but he was our friend, part of the Union family. I don't know what that means, but it makes, if it's there, it might make sense to use it. Miss Watts, family members and friends, thank you for attending the service. I suspect we don't linger long. The cemetery isn't safe after dark. Thank you, Father. Will just be a moment. Actually, if you could stay, I have some things I'd like to discuss. She eyes you suspiciously and glances over at her elven companion. I suppose, but let's not keep Father O'Malley. I understand. Good night and God bless. The priest clasps his Bible to his chest and then moves at a brisk pace towards the neighboring church. Father O'Malley leaves, granting you an opportunity to speak with Jessica, but it's hardly a private conversation as the elf Lynn has chosen to stay and support her friend. As it so happens, Jake and Coyote have also lingered, lending you support too. Alright, what would you like to talk about, Mox? Let's start with your mother. Did you know that she was an organ donor? Jessica's demeanor turns oddly cool and stony in response to such a simple question. I'm afraid you're mistaken. Then can you explain how her body parts made its way into half a dozen Can you explain how her body parts made their way into half a dozen recipients? I don't know what you're talking about. I know Sam helped your mother save lives. Through that donation, her jaw clenches. She wasn't a donor. She was a victim of my brother's greed. He took from her, desecrating her body, all to benefit himself. She never would have agreed to such a thing. Not even to save the lives of others, lives like Sam's? Do you think she would have approved of Holmes killing people to retrieve her organs? You watch her eyes harden at the mention of Dr. Holmes. I have no idea what you mean. The Emerald City Ripper. Henry Holmes, the man who killed Sam. Never heard of him. Despite her words, her eyes say something altogether different. How did you know Sam was on the list when you set Holmes loose? Oh, did you know Sam was on the list when you set Holmes loose? Did you know about the liver? It doesn't surprise me that Sam would have taken something for himself. That liver saved your brother's life. Your mother saved his life. Emotions race across the woman's face until it settles on a snarl of hatred. No, you've got it all turned around. He used her. He sold her for parts. And so he had to die? Yes, they all did. She snaps. Those people were scavengers, ghouls. They deserved to die for desecrating my mother's body. And poor Sam, it was his drinking and debauchery that drove my mother to the grave. As sure as if he had murdered her himself. Ugh. I'm good at this speaking thing. My mother deserved honor and dignity. I gave her that today. She's finally whole again with a proper Catholic burial. Those ghouls who stole her organs, including Sam, have paid the price for their sins. The beautiful elf breaks in, the essence of calm. Jessica, that's enough. We have business to attend to. My old family is dead and buried where they should be. They can't taint my new family now. They can't corrupt my children. I won't go through that again. Jessica, we need to go now. She presses the button on her comlink. She sees at you. What happens now is on your head. If you had just walked away when I had told you to, McCluskey would have eventually found Holmes, collected his lieutenant's badge, and closed the case, but you had to keep digging. Now, you and your friends have to die. Let their blood be on your hands. Ma'am, we received your code red. Only 3, no problem. Okay. There is a ley line there. Line of sight blocked. Let's come down here. You are also a mage, right? Ball lightning, let's go. Out of range. I think that says 3. Let's cast aim up on here. Miss there. And we'll go hide behind a thing. Oh. That might not have been the best place to run to. Oh, did they push her coyote out of the way there? Can you get this ball thing? No, not without hitting coyote. Run right up to the chick with a shotgun. That's a good idea. You can have some armor as well, because you've got a guy standing right next to you who's not going to be particularly happy about that. Oh, here's some more. B team, move in. Ooh, shit. Don't take any more damage. Coyote, we need to find out where Sam's sister must have gone. Maybe one of these guys can tell us with a little encouragement. Yeah. Heal myself. Jesus Christ, 20 damage. Maybe I should invest in body some? Ooh, Jake can use his ball lightning. Coyote's got this guy. Let's get these two first. Let's make you forget for a few turns. Oh shit, okay. Heal myself like this. And run over here. Because this is just bad for me. Coyote is going to get one more. Jake now has this huge problem of essentially being out in the open with some of these guys. You hear scratching coming from the crypt. Oh god, we're gonna have to fight ghouls in a minute too. Line of sight blocked. Fuck. Okay, I can heal Jake a little. I can't get anyone else from this position. I can get her from this position. Oh. It made me move a bit closer. Now, you are out of ammo, so we'll reload. Jake should retreat up here. Actually, to this one. Looks like we woke up the neighbors. We've got ghouls incoming. Hey, Mox. Maybe we can use this to our advantage. Yes. No, don't come at me. Fight the team. Yes. I'll mind wipe you. And run further back. Coyote can take some shots. And Jake can leg it a little bit. And hopefully that ghoul will come after. Yes. No, not me, not me, not me, not me. I didn't make it, okay. Yes, go after those two. Don't. She's mind wiped, that's okay. You piss off. Oh. I think that might be everyone. Except the ghouls. Oh god. Okay. Heal myself. Which hopefully gets rid of the infection. Let's heal myself again. And run the fuck away. Jake. Do you have a ball lightning? Okay. Oh god. Don't attack. She got her mind back. How far? How will this work? Do you have a grenade? You have a grenade. That's a smoke grenade. Okay, 20 damage. Now let's see if Coyote can, oh shit, reload her shotgun. Take a shot, get multiple, only one, okay. Not gonna kill anyone. So that's -1 AP still. He misses. Ah, shit. What about her? Where are you running off to? You're just hiding now. Oh, shit. Yeah, just be dead, please. And heal myself. Coyote, can you... Hang on, do you have a... You do not yet have a ball thing, so let's just take some shots. Shit. You have grenade. Okay. Take one up. Throw the grenade. Let's go. 65% chance of a hit. Ow. Ow. Stop rolling shit. What are you missing? He's right in front of you. Ow. Okay, it's more important to keep me alive than is the others. Don't attack me. Stop it. Just stop it. Holy shit. Okay, that team is dead now. can't. Oh, don't hit. Don't miss. Thank you. That was rough. You listen to the sounds of gunfire and spells burst, fade away, and the silence of the dead returns to the cemetery. The man is beyond healing. As you look down at him, you notice the quality of his suit and shoes. This isn't a runner, and he's not from the street. Jessica Watts, she hired you. Where can I find her? You get nothing. He convulses and dies. We don't know each other too well, but it seems to me that you need to find a better group of people to associate with. You're not the first person to tell me that. Yeah, well, it's part of living in the shadows. Do the research, chummer. That woman, Lynn, seemed familiar. Yep, she's a major spokesperson for the Universal Brotherhood. Her name is Lynn Telestrian. She's super rich. Jake grabs the dead man by the throat. At first he looks he's trying to kill him. And then you notice he's feeling for something under the skin. Yep, he's got a Corp ID chip. You watch as Jake pulls out his modified PDA and slots the chip. Mr. Wiley here was with Eagle Security. They work for the UB. That must have been Lynn Telestrian's security detail we just chewed through. If she's protecting Jessica, they'll be inside the Universal Brotherhood. If you're going to hit the Universal Brotherhood, I'm coming too. That psycho just admitted she had my friend Sam and a lot of innocent people killed so she could put her dead mother back together. That is totally slagged up. Plus, she and her elf buddy Lynn just tried to geek me. They're gonna hurt for that. Suit yourself, lady. I was only stopping by to pay my respects to Sam. Merc hit squads, the Universal Brotherhood, not my scene at the moment. All I can call up some of Delilah's runners if you want to go there now. Let me know what you decide. Yes, we will do exactly that in a minute. But first I'm going to investigate this area. Oh, I definitely got to the wrong... place. I could have... Oh, actually, I don't have spirit summoning as a thing. I should really spend some karma on that. Random frag grenades in the cemetery. Just to be picked up. Yeah, so I think that... the answer is yes. Let's call up... the Brotherhood probably retains mercs like the other ones that just attacked us for their security detail. You're gonna need a full team if you're heading there to their chapter house. Oh, actually... I can arrange for some of Delilah's runners. I've got the... You know, it's fine. I'm heading to the Universal Brotherhood. Call the runners. Oh shit, I don't have enough money. Yeah. I won't be doing that. Let's just leave. If I can't, Jazz, head to the Seamstresses Union and to regroup and hire a team? I guess so. I might be able to sell some stuff. You put the pieces together. Jessica Watts was reassembling her mother, Melinda, gathering her missing organs to allow Melinda a decent burial. Organs Sam sold for a quick buck after her death. The ghoul attack after the ceremony didn't appear to be part of Lynn Telestrian's attempt to get you out of Jessica's way. They were just more victims of magic helter-skelter return to the world. Magic's helter-skelter return to the world. Lynn's well-armed security unit was a different animal entirely. You head back to the Union to resupply and rearm. Whatever Lynn and Jessica are involved with, it appears to be a large operation, and the trail leads to the Universal Brotherhood. Okay, so Mr. Delilah's right there. I'll take a look. I guess the thing is, can I sell anything? Alley Punk, Thaumaturgic armor, secure mage clothing, armor 1, lightning bolt 1, flamethrower 1, mana bolt 1. I'm not going to use these grenades. I'm not going to use that. I'm not going to use the jazz. That might get me a couple of runners. Let's buy some more willpower, I guess. And I think that I'm going to leave it there. And next time we will conclude Shadowrun Returns. Have a good one.